Welcome again, my friends. Now it is time to work on the setup for the front end right now. So the whole point of this video, or the objective, is to create a React application and explain it a little bit, and then we'll add our custom icons. So how we're gonna do that? I want you to open a new tab for Visual Studio Code. This one where I say we're working on the backend. Now this one is gonna be for front end. And then you will open the main folder, which is WhatsApp. So you go File and then Open Folder, and you will select the WhatsApp folder, the main one, not the backend. And then you'll open your terminal. So now you are in the main route. So right here, I'm going to create my other folder here, which is going to be for the front end. So to create a React project, there's like 3 ways to do that, many ways you could say. So we will use, most people use npx create React app, but I'm using yarn, so I'm going to continue with yarn. So I'm going to go yarn, then create, and then React app like this. And then I'm going to name it WhatsApp underscore FE, which stands for WhatsApp frontend, and I'm going to click enter. And now it's going to start installing our project. So let's wait a little bit till it's done. Okay, so it's going to take a few minutes depending on your network. As you can see, it's already created our folder, which is the WhatsApp frontend, and now it's installing the necessary packages. And when it's done, I will get back to you. So finally, it took a few minutes to finish. So it is done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go File and then also Open Folder. But this time we're going to go to WhatsApp, but select the front end folder, and we click Select Folder. And now we have our React project right here. So the first thing I want you to do is I'm going to add this file in the files, add it to this course. So in this course, in the resources, you will find this folder that is called SVG. You're going to take it, you're going to drag it to your project, and you're going to go to the source folder and add it there. Okay, it's very important. It has all the icons that you will need. I'm going to explain them later, but I just added them now. I didn't want to create like a starter file which has everything, because I want to go through the full experience, explaining how to do all of this, Tailwind CSS, React Charter DOM, Redux Toolkit, all the other stuff. So now that we've done that, I want you to do a few things. First of all, you gotta go to this app.css right here, and you will remove it. And then you will go to the app.test, and you will remove it. And then you will go to this logo, you will remove it. This report with vitals, you will remove it. And setup test, you will remove it. Okay, so my PC is lagging, it's been removed now. And then you will go to your index and remove everything from it. And then this is the index, this is the entry point of our application. I want you to go and remove this import from here, and then also this React strict mode is fine, we'll remove that later, and you will remove this right here. Okay, so now that we are here, this is what we have, and this is the app. This is like the main page. So for example, let me start the application first. So I'm going to go yarn, then start, and then enter, and it will start our project. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to remove everything inside all of this. And I'm going to remove even this class name, and then remove this app CSS because it doesn't exist, and also the logo because it doesn't exist. I'm just going to go to this app and have an H1 right here, which says, welcome to the front end, for example. And then we'll save, and I'm going to open the terminal and wait till my project starts. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but we will get there. So let me explain something to you while that happens. I have this SVG, which just simply has icons. So for example, I have this chat icon. If you open the file, you will just find, we just having a function right here, which is called chat icon, and it returns what? An SVG. So those all are just icons. And we pass in a prop, which is the class name, so we can change, for example, the class name for this right here. So we can change the color using the class name. And if you not understand, I will show you. Just don't worry. We're just waiting for the project to start, and I will explain everything for you. So, and I went and I added an index file inside all of this SVG, which is this index. The same way we've done with routes in the backend. So now here, now it's starting the project. Okay, that's fine. So if I went back right here, I'm importing all the icons simply in this index file, and I'm exporting them this way. And the reason for that, so now when I want to import an SVG, I don't have to go, for example, to this route, which is the svg folder, then to that file directly. I can just go to the folder svg and I'm gonna able to get them because I have them in the index. You will understand now as the server is starting. I know it's taking too long, but yeah, just wait a little bit and I'm gonna explain everything for you, don't worry. So finally it is here. I can see the h1 which says welcome to the front end right here. So this is the h1 that we had. Now let me show you if we want to add an icon in our application, how we're gonna do it. So I can go under my app right here and I can select the icon, just for example chat icon. Okay, this is an icon that I have. So this is, we import it as a component. Now I need to import. I gotta take the name and then go right here to the top and then import the chat icon from, and we have to go to where? To the svg folder. That's it. And now I have the chat icon. If I went back, and you will see I have this chat icon right here. And if you want to change something, I will just simply go right here and pass the class name. So the class name is going to be something. So this class name is just simply, for now, we don't have Tailwind CSS yet, but when we have it, we'll be able to pass the color directly here. And if we don't have it, we can just say, like for example, red, and I can take this red class name, go to the index, and all it does is just gonna fill the svg with the red color, for example, as long as we don't have Tailwind CSS. As you can see now, the icon is red. I'm just showing you how we used to get the icon. If I want another icon, I can simply go under that and I can go, for example, arrow and then icon, and simply I get the automatic import now. If I go back, I have the arrow. So simply this is how it works with the icons. So I'm just explaining this to you. Okay, so this is my project. Let me close all. I can now go back, close the svg. I can go to the public folder and go to the index.html right here. And this is like our HTML file, which has all the informations. Like for example, I have the description, which is simply right here. So I can go WhatsApp real time chat application. Okay, for example, and then you can change also the icon. So right here in the icon, you will add your own icon. We will do that later. And then also, where is the title? So what is the title? Okay, the title is right here, and you can go here and change the name here. So for example, WhatsApp, and then save. And if we go back, you will see it changed on the top right here. So this is the front end. This is a basic setup. So we're just explaining how it works. This is the main interest, the index, and we have this index right here.js. We just simply render what we have. As you can see, it goes to the document. This is simple JavaScript. So document that gets elements by ID, which is root, and just simply is gonna render this. And the root, where it does exist, it's actually the body right there. There is a div with the ID equal root. Simply we will render that. So anything in this app that we have right here is gonna go and be added to the body right here. Okay, so do not play with this file a lot. Leave it just this way and just change the informations here, and that's it. So even if you don't understand how it works exactly, you will get a better understanding when we work on everything. So one thing also that I done is I went and changed these logos right here. I changed them with the WhatsApp logos and also for the fav icons. I'm gonna add those also in the resources so you can use them. So now that we've done everything and we set up our projects, we need to actually push this to GitHub. So I'm gonna go to my GitHub account. I'm gonna create a new repository, and then this one is gonna be WhatsApp. So WhatsApp and then underscore ifi, and then we can go like, for example, WhatsApp clone front end React app, for example. And then I'm gonna make it private for now. So I'm just gonna make sure that the name is right, and then I will create a repository right here. So even if some videos that I'm working on, I didn't show you that I'm pushing the code to GitHub, I'm actually doing it, and you should do it too. So now let's go back to our application. So we're gonna open the console or the terminal. I'm gonna open a new tab, and we're gonna start with git init to initialize git right here. So we create that folder, and then we're gonna go git add, and we'll add everything right here. So as you see, there's already this git ignore file right here, which has the node modules removed, and also if we have an env file. So it doesn't have the env file right here, so let me add this also like that. So yeah, so I hope this is all we need to do. I don't know if it's here. It's actually, Yeah, let me edit right here .env here, and let me remove that from here. Okay, so we're gonna go git add all. So we're gonna add all the files except the node modules and the env, and then simply we're gonna go git commit and then dash m, and then we can say something like I don't know, create React app or something. This is like our first and you can call simply and setup, maybe something like that. And then this is like just the first commit, so you can even call it initial commit. So I'm just gonna click enter right here. So we committed that, and I'm gonna go back and copy the rest. So we need to add this in which branch we want to define. If you didn't define a branch, it's simply gonna push it to branch master. But if you wanna do it to the main, we can actually do that. So I'm gonna just simply paste this, enter, and then also we need the other remote right here. So git remote add origin, and we will add it, and we'll add this link of this repository right here. I've done this before, just repeating things right now. So it's been added, and now we need to push, and we need to push through main. So I'm going to take that and then paste this here and then enter, and simply now it's just a waiting game till everything gets uploaded or pushed to GitHub. So it's not going to take much. It's done. Now if I went back to my GitHub repository, I can refresh, and I will have my project right here. Okay, I might change the idea that I'm having the listen objective file, like listen objective files right here. I don't know, it seems like the name of the commit is enough, and you can check the differences, but I don't know, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. But this is our setup. Okay, so now we have two separate repositories, one for the backend and one for the front end, and that's the best way. Okay, because mainly in bigger projects, this is the way they do it, because you're gonna have a team that's working, for example, on the backend and one on the front end. So you gotta keep things separately, and then you will connect them, you know, from different places, and that is fine. So let's continue and see you in the next video.